You guys know that a brand that I am a big fan of is BDK Parfums. I've covered so many of their fragrances on my channel. Rouge Smoking, XERJOFF, Citrus Riviera. I mean, the brand is fantastic. Here we have Vanille Leather. It's not their most recent release. It has been around for a while, but of course I acquired it recently and I'm super excited to tell you about this fragrance. It's sweet, but also very mysterious and sophisticated at the same time. So make sure to stay tuned. Now, before I begin today's episode and I give you my thoughts on Vanille Leather by BDK Parfums, a really sweet, seductive, sophisticated type of a fragrance from BDK, and of course you look at the note breakdown, it sounds divine. I want to start the video off first by saying that if you're a fan of fragrance-related content, hit subscribe, hit the bell, and give this video a thumbs up for the YouTube algorithm. It would really mean a lot to me. So what do we have in terms of what we're dealing with Vanille Leather? You have pink pepper, tuberose absolute from India, Egyptian jasmine, orange blossom, vanilla from Madagascar. You have patchouli, a leather accord, woods, and iris. Now, with a note breakdown like this, it's like, how can you go wrong, right? The leather might be on the aggressive side of things, sure. The iris might be a little bit too waxy or buttery, sure. The pink pepper might be a little bit too strong, too sharp, or too spicy. That's fine as well, but I smell this fragrance and it is a marriage made in heaven. The iris is very smooth and silky. The pink pepper has a nice bit of a rosy quality to combine with the iris. The leather accord just adds this mysteriousness in the dry down. The jasmine also contributes to that serenity, and the vanilla is just delightful without being overly sweet. I'm looking forward to giving you my more in-depth thoughts on the smell. Let's start things off with a quick look at the presentation first. Now, right in the opening of this fragrance, you're gonna get leather and vanilla. You're gonna get the namesake of this fragrance. And of course, that is a beautiful combination. I mean, you know, I think back on some of my favorite leather fragrances, and there's like Bulgari Black by Annick Minardo, which is discontinued now. And of course, there's Tuscan Leather, which is on the sweet side of things, but only on account of the note of raspberry. It does get a bit spicy and aggressive. This one does not. And so it doesn't really have those spices per se. And even the bay rose, right? The pink pepper, it's more on the rosy side of things, I would say. It's not extremely floral. It's not a floral fragrance by any means. It's all about the vanilla and the leather, but it does kind of give me that gentle sweetness with that mysterious undercurrent. It's beautiful. If you've tried fragrances like Minuit et Demi by Fragrance du Bois, Changing Constance by Penhaligon's, Raised Spirits by Navitus Parfum, it's in that vein, but with more leather. So if you can imagine something on the darker side of things, if you can, it's really nice. I'm a little disappointed that I acquired this now because this would have been great for the autumn, and it's like 68 degrees today in New Jersey, but that's besides the point. It's not going to go bad. I'm going to store it properly. I'm going to be wearing it in the upcoming autumn for sure. I think it's a beautiful fragrance. I think it's very well put together. David Benedek is the founder, CEO, creative director of the brand, and I think he did a phenomenal job with this one. And I think all things considered, this is a great leather and vanilla fragrance. It's hard to say if it's a suede leather or some other type of a leather, but you do get the leather in there, which could be the use of saffron. And so that creates a sort of a leathery vibe in the dry down. The woods are very smooth and elegant, and there could very well be cashmeran in here as well. A perfumer doesn't always reveal all of his or her secrets, but this one is very well pieced together. I'm a huge fan. Let's go ahead and finish things off with my overall assessment. Now, first up, in terms of the uniqueness and the overall smell, I know I made a few other comparisons throughout the course of this video, but one thing that I can say is that this one kind of stands out on its own because of the unique combination of the other ingredients that are in here. The iris and the leather is very prominent as well, which is also why it's part of the name of the fragrance. Longevity on this one is a solid 9 to 10 hours. Projection was very good. For the first hour of application, it radiated at an arm's length. It became an elbow's length scent right around hour 7, a skin scent right around hours 9 or 10. In terms of the versatility, perfectly unisex, great for a night out, I would say. Perfect for the colder weather, specifically autumn. It just brings up autumnal vibes. And I think this one is great for anybody of any age, but of course, you know, you have to be budget conscious with a lot of niche fragrances. So as long as you have the disposable income, I suppose, and you can afford it, you know, just buy it, wear what you want, wear what makes you happy and makes you feel fulfilled. And in terms of the presentation, I've always been a fan of BDK Parfum presentations, and the dark blue with the gold hardware and just that really dark liquid. You can tell that vanilla from Madagascar and the tuberose and all of these other natural ingredients are contributing to that coloration. My final verdict on this fragrance is it is a gorgeous floral, spicy, leather vanilla fragrance. Check it out. If you tend to live in a colder climate, definitely check it out. It's awesome. All of the links are going to be down below. This is not a sponsored video. I'm just trying to make it convenient for my subscribers. Thank you again for watching. I love you all. I hope you took something of value from today's review. If you did, hit subscribe, hit the bell, and give this video a thumbs up. Thanks again for watching. I love you guys. We'll see you tomorrow with a new episode. Bye.